What's up guys, James here from Gunsmith, coming at you with a little informational video. We're gonna go over kind of some of the specialty bars that we have here at the compound. And so the first bar we're gonna go over is the safety squat bar. And so you're looking at this bar like, what the fuck is that? It's all curved and fucking weird handles and shit. It's the Rogue safety squat bar from Rogue Fitness. This is one of my favorite bars, and it's because you can just do so much different stuff with it. Instead of a traditional straight bar that you have to hold out to the side, this one actually sits high on your shoulders, and it actually sits right around your neck. And so the handles are in front, so you don't have to reach on back like you would on a traditional bar. That's one of the main benefits of the bar, is that it actually saves your shoulders. Since you're not gripping it out here in that hard external rotation, you're actually able to save your shoulders, save your wrists, and save your elbows a little bit more. It's a really nice bar just from a recovery aspect. You can squat more frequently, and it's not gonna just fuck up your upper body. The other aspect of it that's really nice is that since it sits so much higher on your shoulders, when you actually go through the squatting motion, it kind of tries to fold you in half. It really fucking just sucks you to the ground. And so you have to fight against it with your upper back. And so you get a lot of upper back, lats, traps involved as you try to push up against the bar. And it's super nice for that. So you'll see it's got like a little camber here, and that actually allows the weight to sit forward more. So when it sits on your shoulders and you go through the squatting motion, it actually tries to throw you forward. And so you actually have to fight up against it to stay upright. And so that requires a ton of stability through your lats and traps. It also requires a shit ton of strength in your core. And so you're getting a whole kind of like upper body, upper back workout. A lot of people love this because it translates super well over into the deadlift. When you get under a heavy load and it starts folding you in half, you actually kind of replicate the deadlift motion. It translates huge into fighting through the top half of your deadlift. As you get into that kind of rounded position, trying to lock out your deadlift. Like I said, you get a ton of core because it sits higher on your body and it kind of forces you forward. So you have to fight to stay upright. A lot of people like fail on squats, not because their lower back is weak, their core and upper back is not strong enough to fight to keep their chest upright. So this is super nice at developing that. So as we're sitting in here, going through our squat, you're just squatting down to the bottom, pushing up. And so as you get to the bottom, under a heavier load, it's gonna wanna dump you forward, like here. So you have to fight to pull your chest upright, locking your lats and locking your traps. It's a hard motion. I wouldn't use this bar for like beginners because the motion is different than your traditional squat. It's a completely different motion. It's not going to train your squat. It's going to help build your squat though. The other nice thing about it is, since you don't have to worry about really stabilizing the bar on your back, you can actually just kind of focus on, once you get to the bottom, you can just focus on just standing up with the weight. You don't have to focus on, oh shit, I'm going to lose the bar, because it's sitting on your shoulder and it's not going anywhere. There's a ton of other things you can use this bar for besides just traditional squats. You could use it to do like a Hatfield squat, where you're actually holding on to something in front, it's sitting back. It's a really nice movement. A lot of single legs, some good mornings. It's great because it just sits on your back. You don't have to really worry about the bar sliding off your shoulders. You can flip the bar around and actually do some front squats with the bar. And it's nice because it saves your wrists, saves your shoulders. You still get that front squat movement. It's a super versatile bar. You can do a ton of things. You can even do some upper body stuff with like a JM press laying on your back. But yeah, it's a great bar. It's a 65-pound bar, the Rogue one. So it's a little heavier. Definitely gets the job done. That's the Rogue Fitness safety squat bar. If you don't have one or haven't used one, I highly recommend you check out a gym that does, because it's going to make a huge difference in your squat training, your deadlift training, just overall powerlifting or sport specific training. Like I said, you don't have to use, it's going to take some wear and tear off the shoulders, so it's great for athletes. Great for people with shoulder issues. On your rotator cuff or something, and you have difficulty being able to grab the bar in a kind of like a low bar, or even just grab the bar in general. It's nice because it allows you to just hold right here, keep the bar sturdy, and still be able to do your back squats. Highly recommend it. It's definitely a great tool to use. If you have any other questions about that, feel free to leave them below. You can check out this bar, roguefitness.com. They haven't paid me to say that. I'm just throwing that out there. That's where we got it, roguefitness.com. But Elite FTS makes one. A bunch of other companies make them. Really great, useful tool. Check it out. Like I said, any questions, comments, leave them below. I'm gonna start doing a series, kind of introduce you guys to the rest of the bars that we have here and why we got them and what they're good for. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.